in an interview, Levinas says that the face can be all kinds of things. Like he says that, if you're in line, say a bread line, everybody's really hungry, somebody up ahead of you, their skin is exposed to the cold. You can see where the coat and the scarf, they don't meet, and so the skin is going to get frostbite. And you go, oh my God, like you feel it. Like there's something that you feel in that moment for that other, because they're freezing their ass off, or the frostbite's going to get them. And he says the face gleams out from the neck in this case, right? The face could also come from the cry of a child, right? Like you hear this cry, and it's not just like the crocodile tears or the tired kid wah wah wah, but an actual cry that you're like, oh my God, there's a human there. I almost forgot, right? That's also what he's getting at when he talks about face. But the first content of expression is the expression itself. To approach the other in conversation is to welcome his expression, in which at each instant he overflows the idea a thought would carry away from it. The other overflows any and all of the things actually said in the discourse. Lacan kind of broaches this in talking about the difference between the subject of enunciation and the enunciated subject, or the subject of the sentence. There's the subject of the sentence versus the subject that utters the sentence, right? Well, in the same way, the other is the source of expression itself. It is therefore to receive from the other beyond the capacity of the I, which means exactly to have the idea of infinity. So, the other term in the title, infinity, is here brought up. Totality and infinity. So for totality, think of a closed fist. For infinity, think of an open hand, except you're whoa, it's the point is what concepts and categories help us totalize the other, help us get a grasp on the other, help us get them inside of our boxes, because we've got different boxes for making sense of things. Oh, that's a person that's into this kind of thing, so that is this kind of a person. They go over here, that's what they're into. I get it. I know everything I need to know about that person, right? In reality, the other, by definition, in their human singularity, is pure potential. They could become anything. You have no idea what the other is capable of. And the fact that the other is capable of anything, including murder, I know it got really extreme right there, but this is actually where he takes it. The fact that the other is capable of anything, including murder, is actually why we're so overwhelmed. We're so overwhelmed in the face of the other. The anxiety that you feel is not just, oh, what if they judge me? Or, oh, what if I say something wrong? Or, oh, what if they don't like me? Or, oh, what if... No. Those are just downstream from the real insecurity, the deep insecurity he wants to get to, which is the vulnerability of being present to the face of an other that you can never truly, totally understand or grasp, and who is actually capable of literally anything. And so that is part of the reason why we revert to trying to totalize the other, right? Because he spends the first sizable chunk of this book going into how he's actually anti sort of systemic. He's sort of anti-dialectical. He's sort of anti he's against this idea that you are basically a product of being between all of these other things, and says, look, no, there really is a singular ego, and it's a real substantial you, and you really have these walls around yourself that are protective by necessity, because the world really is a risky place, a scary place.